Alright, so let's start our day. Hi everyone, this is Atul Kumar and you are watching uxtrim, and today is day 6 of our portfolio session, and hopefully things will work better today as well. And let me just share my screen and then we can continue with the day. Meanwhile, you can ask me questions in the chat or in the comments and I'll reply. It could be related to portfolio, Figma site, any other Figma tool, or anything which comes to your mind. You can put that in the comments or chat. Now, yesterday we just finalized all the layouts, most of them, and yeah, apparently till here, right, till the projects. Today I'm going to create a template for my project detail page. It's not case study detail page, it's project detail page. It will have all the work things I did, but no such explanation that what improved and what did not. I mean, there are impacts, but not in terms of numbers, right? And they are a bit better. Still, I'm thinking to not put all the details of what happened, because most of them are not case studies. They were client projects, right? So once delivered, I don't think that I got any feedback from the clients after it launched. So technically I don't have the impact part for those projects, and I can't show it as a case study. I do not have, I mean, it's not actually case study, it's just a work, right? So I'm putting those separate. In spite of not having those information, I'm still trying to figure out a layout where I can actually showcase my work in a better way. Let me just take an example. Let's open our previous portfolio and we'll take one example from there, and then from here we can think about what to put where. Okay, I think I have made better this. No, it doesn't look that good. Okay, we'll see about it, what can be done. Okay, I think there are more fixes to be done with the system, and give me 2-3 minutes, right, and then I'll be able to. So fun thing, today I tried adding more plugins to my OBS through which I am streaming, and I was trying vertical formats as well, such that whomsoever is live on their mobile phones, not looking at the landscape mode, but in form of reels. So there also it comes the suggestion, right, while scrolling somebody can see So I was trying that, and finally it's working. So multi-streaming is possible. And there I also learned that I can stream same live session to different platforms. I'm sure a lot of you might know about this, specifically who is in gaming industry and stream live. They have explored everything, but for me it's new. So yeah, that's fun and that's good. All right, from my past portfolio site, I can pick one. Okay, what else I can do? All right, so let's take an example of this particular project. I might have uh, all their files, but let's see how I can put it here and actually make it into a template, not for actually creating a copy, but to put it in the project details. So we have 2-3 segments. All right, great. What else? Right, so on the top we'll have title, right? And title we also put it here. So let me see, this is one. If I can copy and paste it here. Okay, it's not picking up the tab and everything. Okay, I just need information from here, right? So this and oh yeah, hi bro, welcome back. Cool. So the first title, it will go where? So in terms of having a template, that what will go on the top will have a title, and I don't want to say the name of the project, because why any hiring manager would be interested in name of the project. Title should be something more related to uh, what I did or what it changed, right? um, I mean, things are good, but So this particular landing page, as you can see, it's for people who are in debt, right? I mean, so there is a company called National Debt Help Experts, and they help people who are in debt to waive off their debts up to 80%, right? And depending on the scenarios and that particular situation, they help in terms of waiving off the penalties and interests. So in short, what they are doing is good, but I am not doing it. I am facilitating it through a landing page. So I made this landing page so that these guys can express their or share their uh, offerings, no, share their services basically with the people, and let them know that okay, we help. How do we translate that into heading? And that's the real question. Can I just say a landing page for okay, I'm not sure what should I say, but for now I'm just putting it as a placeholder. Okay, and okay, so I should be specific about it. It's not case study, it's project intro. Okay, now over here it's just a description or explainer line for heading, and we can use this wisely, or we can just remove it, up to us. What can we do? Okay, and landing page. So to create an online presence for uh, their debt help services. right? So something like this. Now third line could be little more informative as in about all these things. So the client name and project type, and also the domain name and completion date, and rest of the things. So I think this section, can I put it here? Because all right, so this should go over here, and this is a placeholder, so I don't know whether this will work well or not. And for now, let's just switch it off. And we'll replace these ones with our project title, right? So treat this as a placeholder. Or maybe I can just make these changes here itself. So okay, page title, okay, project or case study title, right? It's an internal page. Oh, it's there on articles as well, or we can just simply say page title because we understand. And then here could be our previous page or something like that. Nope. What can we put here? Page title and breadcrumbs. Okay, will make sense in desktop version, but we do not have very deep navigation, so I don't think that breadcrumbs would be a wise choice. What can we put? Let me see. For each project we have project name, sure, page title, and you can have just page title, but something is not right. So explainer. All right, we can, I mean, here we are going to have title of the project, right? Not, I mean, it's not heading, it's title. And if I compare it with the, let's landing page, right? So we have title over here. They are very small. They are mainly the name of the project, right? And one line description. Oh, we can have one line description on top. Great. So this will be one line description, and I think we have this for no case studies or description are longer, and the article description are also longer. So what should we put? We need additional column in our CMS, and this would be about, let's say this is project name or title, right? Then this would be type of project, and type of project include whether it's landing page, right, or branding, or is it for desktop, mobile, and everything. Okay, so we will have uh, hmm. Okay, we'll add this column later on, but for now this is how it is going to be. Okay, okay, let's change here. Okay, great. Now I can copy, reset. Okay, and page title, I'll change the copy of it. Great. So we have title, we have a project type description, we have this could be one line description for our page. Okay, then we can have numbers, or let's say more info, and that info could be in terms of see, those info could be in terms of, let's say, client, right? And here it would be client name. So this is a placeholder, right? Let's see, I'll write it something like this. Then okay, project domain, so this is more of in finance, right? And here would be domain name, and then we have project completion date, right? So let's say if you do have a range, right, that I don't remember when I started, but I do have a delivery date which I put it in my projects, right, when I delivered. So I only have completion date. But if you have the range, right, from this month to this month, or from this date to this date, you can simply write time duration or duration of the project, and it could be 1 month, 2 month, 3 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? And yeah, so either this or that. I think in case studies I do have timelines, start date and end date. So over there I'll write a project duration, but here I just have completion date. And also yeah, and also I have the agency name where I worked. So NDHG uh, landing page was done when I was working with Calypso, right? So Calypso was a product studio. I'm not sure whether they are operating anymore or not, but it was way back in 2019. So, and here I'll just say agency, or I'll just say organization, right? I can place a logo over here if I like, but name would be sufficient. So let's just write logo or organization name, right? So this is a small section which will be here. What what else we can put? Anyway, I think there are many other details which we can put, but let's not put everything up front in terms of details. We can have one thumbnail, right? Now this thumbnail is very different from what we have because dimension of this thumbnail is different and it's specifically made for listing. So I'm going to have a bigger thumbnail, and it will be pretty much same but with a different ratio. And let me just make these paddings better, right? And let's see. So I have put this kind of image on the thumbnail image here, right? A cropped version of that, changed a bit of color, but it's more or less this. And I can also put this one. So let's see if I put it here, right, and something like this. See, so image, and let's make it crop, and I can make it a little smaller. Great. I need to see that how I can make this thumbnail little better, but for now I'm adding another layer and putting it in the background, and this, right? Let's see. So we have one image now, something like this. Okay, so this is our main thumbnail. Okay, wait, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay. So here at client name we already have, right? And this is not looking that pretty, but we can work with it for now. Maybe I want to redesign all these things, and yeah, I mean put something better. So for now it's just a placeholder, right? and let's see how much much of space is taking. All right, so orientation is not good. Let's make it a group and put it in center. This is also in the center. Now why I put this in the center, right? No, it's not. Okay, now it's good. So project info, or numbers or timeline, that I put over here. What I solved, okay, so project title, then project title, I would say header, right? So this is header, this is what I solved. But it's not complete information. See, so primary thing which I did was create an online presence, right, where they can show their services, right? Also how they can help, and all right, and this is a demo, right, or an example, more or less testimonial, but it's not looking like a testimonial, right? So this is something to reinforce the fact that okay, they help in a genuine way, and this is one example, but it's not something which is represented in a better way. I mean, all these elements, when I designed in 2019, it was pretty good deal, but now that I'm looking at it, it's not actually serving the purpose. Okay, so let's see, if I have to redesign it, I will put it, but I'll put it in later on sections. See, so everything, I mean every communication is scattered. All right, so first is this page, right? Second was the form where they can actually tell about their debts, right, and how many creditors, and situation, whether they are employed or own a home or something like that, and then the detail, and on submission, I mean they will give a callback. So it was more of a lead gen form, but it was very simple. So that, and then IVA was, what is it? Yeah, it is one of the offers, right? So one service has a detail page, and similarly rest of them have their own detail pages. So when someone clicks on apply now, I think there should be two CTAs, because apply now should directly take you to their own form or something, but for a detail page it should say that view details or read in detail or something like that. And over there, for each service there should be an example like this one, and then the questions around it, and how this IVA process work, and then a little bit about themselves, or why they should choose IVA or NDHE, right? This is another set of customer testimonial and ratings. And yeah, I mean, layouting looks good, but although I have done it, but still it's not reassuring me that okay, this will lead to conversion, because they look good, but things are not structured in a way that it tells you a story or keep you hooked. uh, Again, this is 2019 work, and now I'm looking at it and I'm finding a lot of issues from UX perspective. So what should I do? So two things which I was thinking. I like the layout and color scheme and everything, so I can either make it completely UI oriented project, everything just so there will be a theme and color schemes and iconography, typography, and section layouts and everything, right? Or I can improve their UX and then redesign. So the final conclusion which I came up with for this project, that I don't want to improve it. What I did, it was in the past. Nobody is going to use it now because it's the old design, right? So I'll just keep it as it is. I'll just show it as a UI project, not UX project. Okay, and therefore I'll put section according to UI. And yeah, so it will be more or less landing page UI, and I'll not write UX copy or anything. Okay, and this will also contain that it's a landing page UI only. And now I am sure about what I have to put here. So let's move on to adding other parts of this project. So the first section would be, let's see, right? So this would be context. No, let's stick to what we planned. About client, right? And I'm just writing it, I'm putting some placeholder, that's it. Then we'll have our about project. Okay, and I would say that project will have, okay, about project plus brief plus goals. Okay, then the design proposal and solutions. Okay, so what I designed and why I designed plus images, so they would be mostly this design proposal solutions, right? And then we'll have all these images and what I designed and why I designed sort of structure. So it wasn't a redesign, it was something we did from scratch, right? And as I remember, the copy and most of the initial requirement and details came in a Word document, and I did a bit of reorganizing the content and putting it in a structure, mostly the landing page IA, right? And then started experimenting with themes and everything. So can I write a process design proposal? So design proposal would be more or less the kind of drafts we made, but for UI project I don't think that drafts are that much beneficial, right? So I would say I'll most probably write this one. So what was the design process, what I did, and what was not the solution, this would be more deliverables, right? And all right, or maybe we can write deliverable 1 or 2 and 3 over here. Okay, I think I need to think a little more on this. What should I put it here? But at a design proposal solution, I mean, now I want to put all these thumbnails along with the details, right? So maybe in this structure, or the opposite, maybe this, and also have a divider line to indicate that what it is. So these would be more or less section name, right? I designed, and then the section name. Why I designed would be here, right? And this will go right. So why I designed great. And what this image is showing, okay? So this particular thing can come over here, right? And now delivery and impact. So these are design deliverables, more or less, sections and everything. Delivery and impact, process, solutions, right? So I think we can put these deliverables at the bottom, and so they will change, right? I mean, I want to change the title of this particular section, which will be at the end. So either it will say just deliverables or deliverables and impact. So if I have impact somewhere written, I'll write that. Right. Yeah, more like how many daily visitor recorded, and that would be within a time frame. Okay. Great. So this is more or less a structure which we are going ahead with, right? And also I am putting this structure so that I can, if required, I can put it in form of a blog article. So everything left aligned, everything I mean all the images can be put in rich text, and I can assign these subheadings and different text properties, right, and the typography to different elements on this page. So that's why they are in this structure. Everything would be left aligned. I mean, most of the thing would be left aligned, and this would be one particular element which will repeat, something like this. And yeah, let's just keep it that way. And we'll have a divider line here. Do we need a footer at the bottom? I'm not sure. I don't want to distract anybody from having a footer, but I can have a related project or view next project, CTA, something like that. I need to make some other layout, something like this maybe. Next project maybe over here, and this can have a thumbnail, and thumbnails ratio is something like this, and I can put it here. And, yeah. Okay, so we'll refine all these afterwards. It's just a placeholder for now. Right. And okay, so that, and what should we put here? Or can we have just one? So we can have just one at the bottom, and now we can put footer. So let's copy paste and put it here, right? We can have two projects put side by side. So next project, what can we do? Let's see. So we'll have this in terms of next project, and let's make it 2. See, so there is one better thing in terms of Framer and Figma Site. So Figma Site do not offer something which can we call it related projects, or I can put actual link of similar project or similar CMS item, but I can do that in Framer. So that's a really good part or a good thing about Framer. I can't do that with the Figma Site. So I want to show here, right, 2 projects. Either one could be the previous project or similar projects, I can say, which is linked to this particular project. So I can define that in Framer, but not here. I will have to find a kind of hack where I can put links to these, right? And also because these links, and over here, like, I can just select the limit, not the specific line item. It's difficult for me. So if I can have something kind of property where I can actually select specific list item in this detail. So I have a grid, and if I can just select one specific item from that, so based on sorting order, I might be able to get that. So yeah, for Figma, if any person from Figma is watching this, now I hope you take this as a feedback, that if we can have a selection kind of input where I can choose a specific line item from the CMS, and that I will be using it over here to either show my next project or a previous project, or in fact I can add that particular project within the rich text of my CMS. See, so when I click here, for example, this CCIC, right, or NDHA itself, and if I add a new field at the bottom and rich text over here, now this rich text should have additional button to add one particular tile or project or element, in fact, not only just this tile. I can add any component or any element within this rich text. So that support would be really good. And if not, if you, let's say, if there is some issue with putting that into rich text, at least we can have something to add here at the bottom, or maybe as a new field, right? So instead of in having these 5, I would have 6th option where I can add a component, right? And in that component, it would specifically, I should be able to choose either it's it's something from the CMS collection or something else. That would make things little easier, right? So I'm leaving things up to you, that how you as a Figma person or Figma organization you decide to take it forward. But that's my request for a feature. Okay, let's move on. All right, so let me write over here. How I'm going to make it possible, I don't know yet, but okay, let's just see. I want to write this. Okay, cool. So that's here. We have a footer, and this is more or less done. Now the thing is, for each page or each section I need additional images, right? Or additional at least those many columns. It's not scalable. Again, Framer makes it little easier because I can replicate, let's say I make a CMS of this particular section, and then I can just attach it here and put it inside one section, so it will be easier, right? But I can't do that here. Okay, I'll think about it, I'll experiment a bit, and then I'll come back. So now again, I'm asking all of you, whomsoever is connected with me on this stream, if you have any question, please ask, right? And I'm very certain that you'll get some good ideas for your own portfolio or projects or anything like that. I'm solving it for myself in my own way, and it's there are projects which I have done, right? And if you get stuck somewhere in terms of the project you have done or you are making, then of course you can ask me. I'll help you organize a structure for you in which you will be able to showcase your full potential, that okay, what it is, what it has to be done, and so on. I mean, everything, whatever I can help you with, I'll do. Okay, apart from designing it for you, you have to design it yourself. I can just tell you that what section should be there based on the kind of project you have. Okay, so these are the things I will have in my projects and project detail page. I'll have to figure out the kind of sections I will have. So let's just okay, what can we do? If we remove all these and just keep small sections of images only, then we might be able to figure it out. Or putting it in rich text, again it makes heavy. That's why I don't want to use rich text just for the image and then a segment. Do we have something like break line? Oh, I can just put enter, right? Okay, so I can do that, but how do I make it, how do I put max width and min width to the container? And you think it will work? Probably, I don't know, might work. Okay, I mean, let's not dwell a lot on this, and we have more of a significant section made. So in terms of CMS or CMS columns we have, let me write it here. So we'll have project title on the top, okay, and then we'll have one more text which will say project type. Okay, and then the third column will be of project header. Then one line description, and this is more to do with what I did, right? Or what it solved, right? And then we have another CMS line item, and those would be the clients which we already have, right? Project domain, then completion date, which we already have, product domain we already have, right? And then organization, so it will be either name or logo, and I think putting a logo will make more sense, right? So yeah, we'll remember this, that logo is there. So this is for only this much of information. Now we need a main thumbnail, right, or listing thumbnail, right? And then we need page thumbnail or page hero banner, we can say, right? Now on mobile devices, I think these page headers are more or less it should be similar to what we have in the listing thumbnail. It's very different ratio, right? So it will fill up a lot of page and it will look redundant. So let's move to this only, or we can make it in a way that it looks, I mean, page hero banner itself, we can make it in a way that it looks better even if it is cropped from the center, right? Or sorry, it is trimmed from the sides, and we'll have just the center part in the mobile version. So we can make it in that way. Page zero banner, right? We discussed till here. So completion date and this. Now page thumbnail for our listing page 0 banner column for of the same as for this particular banner, right? Now everything will put it inside these columns, right? So title we have slug for the URL, one line description, then work client. I mean, I'll have to rename these and also make things, add more fields to it. So thumbnails, one will be a listing thumbnail, then one would be the page header or page 0 banner. Okay, then we'll have about section, about client section, right? And yeah, then we'll have about project, and then we'll have design process and solutions, right? Deliverables we are removing because we have that in the bottom. So let's just copy paste, and then we'll have a rich text for now, for these particular sections, everything at once, right? Let them be heavy. I'll optimize all the images, but I'm sure I can make them heavy. Okay, so yeah, rich text over here. What else? These are right. So this is for all these, and everything will go here in the rich text. Then we have deliverables plus impact, so we can copy that. Okay, what else we can do? And then the page structure, right? So apart from this should be I'll have to figure out, right, how can I put next project. Let me think. So what can I put? Let me see. So if I have, let's create another link. This is link, right? And okay, so either it's a page or a URL, and vi2 design projects. Okay, I'll have to see what's this. Contact me, project detail page. So I can have project detail page, but I can't select the slug. can I select the slug, the next one, right? So landing pages, and over here it's more or less this. What can we do? Specific link, we can put specific link actually. So but I don't know whether it will open in a different page or something else altogether. See, so if I have, okay, let me see. In this page, in landing pages, I have links, right, to individual pages, and okay, so these are individual pages, and if I have individual pages, then I can do it, but then it's not be scalable, right? Okay, what can I do? I'm not getting any ideas. So the issue is that I have to show next and previous, and I can have these images, right? I can add these images as a column in my CMS over here, and I can in fact add links to those, but so there is one option that these URLs work with this domain or subdomain which Figma site has given, and then there will be these project, right, slash project detail, and then the slash what it is showing. So that can be done, and I can directly copy paste that URL. Okay, let me see. So if I have all right, let's go to my previous website and add another link in the landing pages, right? And I would say next okay, next project, right? So in this case, I think I should be directly able to add. Oh no, so this is just the link, right? I need to create another one link, and this would be next project, right? And next project should be okay. So we have another link now. Let's go through the website, right? I'll open Okay, let me show you. So I'm going to the website and to the landing pages, and now I want to open this mirror website, right? So I open this and I'm getting a URL, right? Because I do not have made it in a way that I can make it is a project, or let's say uh, there is no CMS in this particular one. CMS not specifically for the detail page, because each and every detail page on this site is additional page. But instead of that, I'm putting it here, right? And now let me connect this landing page, connect full page. Nope, not full page, cancel. What do I want? Okay, okay, so I'll see part of the page, right? And here, okay, something happened. Okay, landing pages, disconnect. I want to connect this, right? All right, let's just see how things work. So I'll connect the whole page, right? Let's see this one. And now I have thumbnail, I have links. I'll connect this link with this particular image. Okay, so this will take me to my next URL, right? And now let me play it. Go to page, play. Okay, that, and okay, see, it's opening a new page. Let me see if I can publish it. Are there issues? Not sure, no issues. So let's publish it and see that what kind of changes have we made. I'm feeling a little cold. Okay, now it's live, and let's go back here, and let me just reload it. So we added to our NDHE, right, this one, and we clicked on it, Okay, I think it's not working. Project ndhe, and then it's ndhe. Where are the projects? Let me see. Can I put an interaction to it? Yeah, there is interaction, but the link is broken. So I am putting this, right, and publish. This is all the experiment. If this works, then we might have a solution to our problem. So I think it's live. Okay, and it is published now. Let's just see. So we have this image. Okay, it's opening, and on click of this it is opening next project. Okay, so this should have home. Go to home. Okay, now case studies, archive. Okay, let's open once again because it's not opening in the way intended. So our website, go to archive, go to landing page, open. Oh my goodness, so it's not actually, it's giving me headache now. Is there a direct way to open it? Okay, so here it's called project ndhe slash ndhe. So I'll directly put it here. Okay, slash. Okay, let's see. Open. Okay, so now this page is open, and this was not working because I didn't create a CMS for this one, right? And that's why we have made one clickable item, right? Click. Okay, now this is not good. Why? Because when I put a next project, right, over here, next project, and I make this image clickable with a link, which I did with this particular image, right? I added a link to this particular image, so it will open a new tab, and I want that new tab, I want it to be simple within this page itself. So experiment failed. Now we'll have to think about something else. Okay, what else we can do? Because this is for sure not working. And specific link, nope. Will it open if I just put in terms of link, right? So external link. Okay, Something is wrong with this website. See, I am scrolling it here and okay, so do we have, where is our project ndhe project mn? There's no project. What's happening? W5 and the link, this ndhe is not working, right? But /slug might work. This is stupid. Direct links are not working and this is giving me headache. So that means if I give just this, right, oh, this can open, but it's a project, right? Again, this link will open it, but not directly. Let's see. So we have this project landing page. Click on it, right? Go back, click on it, click on this. Okay, but again it's a page, and if it's a page, it's not carrying the information of slug, right? The URL slug. Things are not working. What should I do? The only, all right, I'm leaving up to you. So if you are watching live, or if you are watching after this video goes online, right after live, if you have solution to this, please write that in the comment. Or if you have seen any video on Figma site where this particular problem is solved, please put that link in the comments. I would be really glad and grateful to you for helping me out here, right? Because I'm not being able to solve this problem. And in short, for all those people who are watching now and have joined late, here's the problem. So I want to create a link for next project, right? And if I putting it next link here, such as this one, so this makes it an external link, and internal where we make it with the slug, I do not have option to just put one particular project over here. So whenever I have to do for a CMS list, it just gives me the limit, right? I can show 1 or 2 or 3. That limit is helpful when I'm putting it either on the listing page and either on the listing page, which is here, right? So there is no limit, and if I reduce the limit, it will show just 6. See, just 6. And if I show all 9, so it will show all 9, and that is good and all, but I can just show the first one if I want to just show one particular project, right? My requirement over here is not to show one, but to show second number, not the first number. I have no option to remove this or like put a specific line item number over here anywhere, and that way I might be able to, if it was the case, I might be able to click on it and open another project which is linked to this slug from this CMS list. So that's the issue. Okay, so if you have a solution, please tell me in the chat or put it in the comments. All right, let's move on, because I think it will consume a lot of our time, and even if I don't put the next project, people who are interested might just navigate. Okay, anything else? So in terms of okay, I'm not writing here anything related to next and previous project because we already have, and I can't control it from CMS for now. We have a footer and this, so these are the columns which I have to organize within CMS. Okay, so we have project title, and I'll edit these fields. I'll just say project title. Okay, slug would be default, and then I have, let me just put it somewhere. Yes, should be able to see. Okay, here, let's go to CMS and let's change our fields. So project type, right? Project type we have here. I can put it on the top, and then we have project header, and we need another one, right? So here I'll have a plain text, and this would call project header, right? And let's put it on the top. So project title, project type, project header, and then we have one line description, right? And then the text for client we have, right? So client, let's put on top, and this would be project domain. Okay, great. Again, if it was Framer, then it's little easier to create a filter out of tags, and Figma Site do not provide that. So we'll find out, or we'll figure it out, that how we want to make navigations. Okay, so project domain, and then completion date, and then organization name or logo. So I'm going ahead with logo. Okay, organization logo, and we'll put that organization logo where? Over here. So what we have here, right? Okay, moving back. So as soon as I hit done, it rearranged and renamed it. So let's open more. So project organization logo is done. Now we have a listing thumbnail and a hero thumbnail. So listing thumbnail would be, okay, let's rewrite this as listing page thumbnail or just listing thumbnail. Okay, and then we have a hero banner, and for that we need another image, project hero banner. Okay, okay, so it will be here. Then we need about project about. Okay, so we need text now, and this would be about client. Okay, oops, about client will go here. We need more fields, and this field will be about project. Okay, and then additional field which will be design process and solution. And this, I think, should we put it in rich text or plain text? Let's put it in rich text. For current plain text, we can write the deliverables here at the bottom, right? So okay, those would be last, right? So we'll have a rich text for design process and solution. Okay, design process and solution will go here, about project here, right? And then this rich text is more of UI and design decisions, right? So that's here. We don't need any external link. Sorry for the interruption. I think I have certain urgent things to do, and also it's time to almost close the session, right? And I have let's see, for portfolio part, I think we have these fields being edited and almost done for our website, right? Or landing pages and stuff. So the thing is, these projects, right, everything I'll create. All right, I think there is a lot going on my mind, and I'll end the session for today now, right? And sorry everyone, and also thanks for joining today. We'll continue our session tomorrow again, same time, 12:30 p.m. IST, and we'll discuss more, right? Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.